Hey guys, welcome back to the ExamRevision YouTube channel. My name is Ellen and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to improve in Leaving Cert English. The dreaded Leaving Cert subject. I don't know anyone who is 100% confident in that subject or ever will be probably. But here are just some tips to improve your grade. I definitely was not a H1 student in English, nor will I probably ever be. But these are just some ways in which you can improve your grade because I think that's what most people try to aim to do. I don't know many people that are actually aiming for H1s in English because it is so hard to come by. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is knowing your strengths. It is so important to know your strengths and also know your weaknesses, especially in the composition section where you write either your personal essay or you write a newspaper article or a speech. It is important to figure out now what one of those pieces suits your writing style the best. Some people are argumentative and love to write a speech, some like writing newspaper articles. I like personal essays, but it's all personal preference, and it's also really what your writing style kind of suits the best. So you should definitely have one or two that you really like and you know you're confident in. Definitely more than one, because if you go into the exam and let's say you want to write a speech and the speech is horrible, you want to be able to fall back on something else. It is also probably more important to know what you're not good at, because let's say the newspaper article on the exam is really nice and it's a nice topic that you know a lot about, but if you're no good at writing newspaper articles, you should in no way be contemplating choosing that as your piece. So definitely know your strengths and weaknesses. I'm sure you've probably submitted a bunch of work to your teacher already and they will have let you know what you're good at and what you're not. Your mocks is also a great time to play around with these kind of things. See what you feel most comfortable with and what you're going to get the best grade in. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is summarization. I know your teachers are probably talking about this all of the time, but it is so important. Especially when you're writing a really long section like in the single text or the comparative. It is so easy to just start summarizing the material you just read, or obviously the play that you learned about. And I fall into that trap all the time too, but when you're writing your answer, just continuously be saying to your head, do not summarize, because it is so easy to slip that into your answer, and I feel like that really affects your mark in English. Just think of it like the examiner knows the play, they know the book, you do not need to tell them about it. You want to be answering the question that you're given. Another thing that goes along with this is also planning your answers. I know your teacher probably also always talks about planning your answers, but again, it is so important and it will stop you from summarizing. I know the English exam is tight on time, but take 2 or 3 minutes before you write your essay or your speech or whatever you're writing and plan out what you're going to say. I feel like if you don't make a plan, you can easily either fall into summarization or fall into a ramble of something, especially if it's a speech, a personal essay, anything like that. You can just fall into something and start rambling about God knows what. So please make a plan, know how you're going to start, how you're going to end, what you're going to talk about. It will just keep you on track and probably save you time as well in the exam. Before I talk about my last point, I just want to talk about the ExamRevision February crash courses. They are running from today, the 12th of February, until the 17th of February. All of the courses are delivered by expert teachers, as in they write the exams, they correct the exams, they have all been examiners for the SEC, so you really cannot get much better than that. You can either watch them live or go back and watch the recording, so you can watch at your own pace, and you have full access to their H1 and distinction level notes. They also have a multi-buy offer, so if you buy more than one course, you get some money off, which is great. So if there's any subjects that you're really struggling in, I would highly recommend them, and I will link them down below. The last thing I'm going to be talking about is getting personal. I know we all have a little bit of trauma, a little bit of something to talk about. This doesn't have to be in the personal essay section. This could be in even like the poetry section. You just want to make your answer different to everybody else's. You want to hook that corrector on and want them to read your work and enjoy your writing. Make it personal, say exactly how you feel about it. If you don't like it, say you don't like it, as in when you're talking about poetry. Say what you can relate to about it. Talk about anything in your life. You want to be different and you want to stand out. Just remember, these examiners are correcting papers and reading probably the same kind of essays over and over and over again. And that's what's leading to everyone getting pretty average grades. You want to write something that is going to entice the corrector and make them actually enjoy reading it. So whatever has been going on in your life or whatever opinions you have, spill that onto your English Leaving Cert paper. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video and it gave you some tips and tricks on how to improve your grade. And yeah, I will talk to you all very soon. Bye!